Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully, the informational part help you and someone out, and we just gonna watch some videos and talk about them. And if you've been rocking with your boy, I just gotta say thank you so much, because you could be somewhere else, but yet you decide to rock with CSL TV and see what we got going on over here. And it's just crazy to see what type of people we got to share this environment with. I mean, it's bad enough as being polluted and all this other nonsense and people going crazy. And another thing, a lot of strikes is going on, so y'all be careful out there when you go home. Watch your surroundings, and you already know. Let's get it.
How did a teen girl who perpetrated a mass shooting straight up disappear? This is 17-year-old Kiana Rosenberg. Cops say that late one night last month in Denver, she was trying to get into a bar using a fake ID. When the bouncer refused, Kiana did the unthinkable. She pulled out a gun and started shooting. Yeah, it's fucked up. Her bullets hit 5 people who were rushed to the hospital, and then something bizarre happened. Kiana straight up vanished. Cops launched an all-out search for her while her victims recovered in the hospital. Thankfully, they all physically survived. Just this week, cops got a break in the case and found Kiana 900 miles away in San Bernardino County, California. So far, there have been 562 mass shootings in our country this year alone, according to the Gun Violence Archive. They also say over 34,000 Americans have died from gun violence this year, and it's only the middle of October. Right now, there are literally more guns than people in our country because Republicans continue to block gun control laws that would protect us all, so billion-dollar gun companies can keep making record-setting profits. Meanwhile, Kiana's been charged with first-degree attempted murder.
Well, 2 things for sure. 1, they caught her. And 2, she about to be locked away for a long-ass time. Just for the simple fact, you need some help mentally and all that shit. How you just gonna get mad because you can't get in the club, so you decide to shoot it up? Like, you ain't about to get into a lot of clubs for a very long time. Probably like a little 40 piece they gonna give her. Because I know if I was a judge, I would definitely give her at least 25. Just for the simple fact you did that for no reason. You could have killed 5, if not more people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how bad gun violence is. So when it comes to gun violence in situations like this, they need to start setting an example because it's nonsense. That's how they're going to have to.
America, my pronouns are USA.
These beautiful women all attempted to use their charm to flirt and seduce officers into letting them off the hook. 20-year-old Karina Armando was pulled over by a patrolman who observed Karina's car swerving around 2 a.m. When he began following her, she pulled over and voluntarily stopped her vehicle, at which point the officer turned on his lights to initiate a traffic stop.
The reason I'm stopping you, well, I didn't stop you. Why did you stop? Let me ask you that.
Boy drama. I'm sorry.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
The officer immediately noticed that something is off about Karina and decides to conduct standard field sobriety tests.
Can you say the alphabet from the letter E to the letter P for me?
E-F-G-H-I-J-K.
As the policeman begins to question her, Karina's words become more and more slurred.
I just want to follow what the cops are telling me to do. Honestly, the carnival stuff, I know a lot. You guys have done a lot. Thank you.
Despite the obvious, the law requires police to conduct several different field tests before they can arrest a suspect.
While you're doing that, I want you to count each step. I want you to look down at your feet, do the test in one continuous sequence. Okay? And we're not going to vape on that right now.
Finally satisfied, the cheery patrolman handcuffs Karina and places her under arrest.
Where are we going?
I would like my shoes on.
After arriving at the police station, Karina's demeanor lightens up and she becomes more playful and flirtatious with the officers.
Are you going to call my mama?
We will.
Are you ready?
I am.
Are you going to be okay getting up the stairs? I'm not busting your chops.
America, my pronouns are USA. All I gotta say is Marvel's classy. Hey, mother, I know you.
Yeah?
I mean it like a... Oh, my dad's gonna kill me.
Karina was charged with driving while intoxicated, as well as refusal of breath testing, reckless and careless driving, and failure to maintain lane. Driving under the influence is a serious offense and should be treated as...
So she knew she was through when she started doing this test right here, and she started to lean and rock with it. Yeah, she was drunk, and that's when the police officer was like, yeah, You going to jail.
In what is probably the horniest arrest of all time, April Teal was caught in a video grinding on a Tuscaloosa police officer while being handcuffed outside of a local Waffle House after Alabama's football team defeated SEC rival Tennessee. Police have declined to release the arrest report, but confirmed that the recent graduate was charged with 2 misdemeanors, disorderly conduct and harassment. After she was revealed to be the woman in the viral video, April added her Venmo account to her Instagram bio, asking her followers to help fund her new criminal case. She discussed her plans to write the police department an apology through DMs with the website Busted Coverage, but understands that she was guilty. She was released after a night in jail on a $1,000 bond.
Well, at least the police officer ain't had to pay for that little lap dance or whatever she was trying to grind on him, do all that stuff to him. And that's crazy. Women, y'all are so beautiful, and y'all know y'all can get away with pretty much anything in this world. But when you're wrong, baby, just admit that you're wrong. Don't sexualize things and try to use your good looks and beauty to get up out of trouble, man.
Kelly Barton was arrested in Ohio after crashing a vehicle while transporting a passenger with special needs. But the footage of her blatant flirting with officers at the crime scene has gone viral.
Let me tell you something. What I would do to you with your blue.
Barton's co-worker says the patient in the vehicle stated that Kelly hit a lamppost while driving.
This is what happened. The client is in the car. He says she hit a lamppost in the middle of the street.
When officers opened the back door to the vehicle, they found Kelly asleep in the back seat.
Hello there, Kelly.
Yes.
How are you doing? Kelly, did you have anything to drink tonight?
Yeah.
How much?
Above my limit.
Although Kelly denies being behind the wheel of the vehicle, her special needs patient had already confirmed that she was. Plus, officers had already obtained the surveillance footage from the gas station. Officers struggled to get the inebriated woman out of the car, but when they do, she wakes up and takes notice of the charming men surrounding her.
Look at you handsome.
You want the light squad to check you, ma'am?
Yeah. Let them do what they gotta do. Come on, boys. Who don't want me?
I want you. You're good.
I would do him in a way he can look tough all he wants. Don't let me get it.
Despite the pleasantries thus far, when the cops began to take Kelly into custody, her demeanor drastically shifts.
So I'm gonna have you put your hands behind your back, all right?
No. Listen, why are you handcuffing me? Y'all ain't nice.
Barton was charged with operating a vehicle while impaired, as well as patient endangerment, and she was fired from her job as a caretaker.
Now, she know dang well she wrong for being intoxicated with her caregiver. And to be in the back seat, sleep, doing all that weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, why are you going to get that wasted to the point you got to take a nap? You know, you're supposed to be taking care of somebody on your job. Think about if you was customer service helping folks. Or what if you, like, how tired you was, you just ripped it off like this. Bam! Now it's a car accident.
An unnamed woman was pulled over for erratic driving and, while being taken into custody, offered up everything to avoid jail.
I don't have no excuse. I'm drunk. You won't let me go to jail?
Throughout the exchange, the officer begs her to invoke her Fifth Amendment and stop speaking. In a similar video, before the day's police officers wearing body cameras, this dashcam footage recorded another unnamed woman being questioned by police for possible impaired driving. When the woman realizes she's going to jail, she begins playfully flirting with the man before offering him the ultimate preposition.
Officer Don Williams.
Never had a scene. I have a 14. Is there any way that we can sell this?
Now, I'm sorry. I hope none of my kids or children or child get into a situation like this to the point that she gets so scared or he gets so scared that they give away theyself to someone they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did she even give herself up like that? Talk about, I will fuck you, whatever. You shouldn't even be giving your goodies away like that anyway. For the simple fact, you don't even know what this police officer got. What if he got them stuff that you can't get rid of, and now you just stuck?
Wait till you see how this suspect tries to escape police. This is 24-year-old Tyler Falcon Solo. One night, cops spotted him driving erratically at speeds up to 100 miles per hour. He refuses to pull over, instead leading cops on a high-speed chase. At one point, he pulls onto the wrong side of the road with a car coming right for him, but he makes a U-turn, narrowly avoiding a crash. The chase continues for miles, going through multiple neighborhoods. Cops eventually use a stop stick to flatten all 4 of the tires, and later, Falcon Solo heads towards a fence, crashing right through it. After crashing, he chooses to headbutt his way out of the car and then flops out of the car like a dolphin and hops the fence, continuing the chase on foot. The chase is short-lived though, as the guy is bitten by the cop's canines.
He's trying to please. I'm stopping, please. Ah!
Cops cuff him and he tries to give an explanation.
I was at the gas station and I had my chain on. Somebody tried to rob me.
He was arrested and taken to a nearby hospital where he stated he was high as He's still behind bars on a $53,000 bond. He's due back in court in a few weeks. Don't do drugs, kids.
Now, this guy right here, man, he was I don't even want to smoke or do none of this shit he was on. Y'all see how he had headbutted his way out the car like he was a dolphin or something, like flipper, like he a little dolphin or something, flipping his way out the car onto the ground like he up here jumping off the water or something, putting on a show. I mean, man, he must have been on some crazy drugs with some stamina boost in there or something.